used to hide behind my shades, wouldn't speak unless I was asked. I tried to be a superhero, 'cause I really like the mask. But then I found my power. I sing the story I know well, and no one can tell it better. It's a story no one else can tell. Right here, I'm strong. Right now, I belong. There's no way to get it wrong. My only job I have is to sing my song. Right here, I'm strong. Right now, I belong. There's no way to get it wrong. My only job I have is to sing my song. You know, I read this story that there's this African tribe where every child has their own unique song. The tradition works like this. When a woman feels like it's time to have a child, she sits under a tree and meditates until she hears the song of the child that wants to come. As soon as she hears it, she goes back to the village, teaches her man the song, and they sing together to invite the child into the world. Then she becomes pregnant, so she teaches the song to the old women of the village so that they can sing the song to the newborn as a welcome. Eventually, the whole village learns this child's song. So if the child should fall, someone will pick her up and sing her song to comfort her. When the child gets married, her family will sing her song to honor her. If she should ever commit a crime, she'll be called to the center of the village to be reminded of her true identity by having the entire tribe sing her song. Eventually, as the individual lays dying, the villagers will gather together one last time to sing her song, sending her off into the next life on her own unique melody. It's pretty, right? Singing your song should be easy because it's of you. It is you. But in our society, it ends up being the bravest and boldest thing we could ever possibly do, because unlike this African tribe, we didn't grow up with everyone we know singing our song to us before we were even born. As a matter of fact, some of us don't even know we have a special song to sing at all. But we do. And it's our job to listen for it, sing it out loud and proud, and teach the world our song. I remember taking a multiple choice test when I was in 4th grade. It was supposed to help students figure out career preferences. The teacher said it would be the easiest test we could ever possibly take because no matter what answers we choose, we would be right. And thank God, because my strict Filipino disciplinarian mother would kick my butt if I got anything less than an A. And the top 3 best fit career choices for me are teacher, social worker, performing artist. My teacher said we needed a parent's signature in order to complete the exam. My mom flat out refused. She said, pick jobs that will actually make you money and then I'll sign this test. Flash forward to today, and my life is awesome. I'm in partnership with Microsoft and Skype to launch a global empowerment brand called Chick 6, which is also the name of the Broadway-bound musical that I wrote. In it, I perform the role of a superhero called Rise, who plays a mean electric violin and champions full self-expression. I'm also the founder of an educational arts-based nonprofit called the Super You Foundation, for students to get a deep connection to their most empowered superhero selves. And I teach the curriculum regularly, oftentimes in low-income school districts, to at-risk youth. teacher, social worker, performing artist. That was a pretty accurate test. And in transforming the world in my own unique way, singing my own song, I'm thriving at a career of my own design. I'm my own boss, living the life of my dreams, and guess what? Mom couldn't be more proud. So, if you want to hear how to find your unique song, let me hear you sing, whoa.
Whoa.
I think we need some music here. Come on. If you want to hear how to find your song, let me hear you sing, whoa. Yes, yes. Okay. Tip number 1, just keep dancing. You know that chick in the party who's in her own little happy place? Like she's dancing to the beat that exists only in her own head. And she's completely bringing it, like full on. And there'll be people at the party, they'll be looking at her like, oh my God. Now, if you were that girl, and you could hear people making fun of you under their breath, what do?
Just keep dancing.
I would hope you keep dancing, but a lot of you will change your dance. Suddenly becomes like a step touch or something. Some of you will sit down. Some of you will just leave the party. But I'm telling you, if you're feeling the music and you're hearing a glimmer of your own unique melody, feel it and just keep dancing. Push past your comfort zone. Push past the noises in your head. My friends think I'm an idiot. I totally don't even know how to dance. I don't know why I'm bringing it so hard. Push past all that and just keep dancing, because eventually the energy of the room is going to shift from ridicule to appreciation to admiration. Because I promise you, if you keep dancing full out, like bringing it full out, eventually there's going to be people who are dancing around you, and not just dancing. Like you're going to look to your left, and there's your mom doing Gangnam Style. And you're going to look to your right, and there's your friend's dad, your conservative friend's dad doing the single ladies dance. And the song's not even on. And you created that space just by being you. Full out you. No fear, no shame. Live your life with unapologetic passion and just keep dancing. You feel me? Yeah. Tip number 2. Think bigger than yourself. The African tribe mother will tell you that she didn't just make up her child's song. She knows it came from somewhere bigger than herself. I call that tapping into the magic place. So if you want to tap into that magic place where your song comes from, let me hear you sing. Whoa! Yes! I'm going to tell you a secret. This is what you do. You take on a project that's bigger than yourself. A big project. Take on a cause. Stand for your family. Stand for your school. Stand for something. Martin Luther King traveled over 6 million miles, gave over 2,500 speeches, and wrote 5 books to get his message out to the world. You live in this magical time where you can get your message out to the world like that. A Facebook page, a YouTube video, an online petition, a blog, and suddenly you can have thousands of people engaged and following you. You just need the commitment to stand for something. Do you want magic in your life? I said, do you want magic in your life? Yeah. Do you want to know how to tap into your song? Yeah. Okay. Then shift the way you define yourself. Instead of being defined by the people you hang out with, your boyfriend, the music you listen to, the clothes you wear. Define yourself by what you're contributing to the world. Do little things every day from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep that make a difference in the lives of others, and watch how miraculous your life will become. You start thinking this way now, and I promise you, you're going to tap directly into the magic place where your song comes from, and you'll find a newfound sense of meaning and joy in your life. You feel me?
Yes.
Okay. Tip number 3, create your leadership story. How many people here are over 12 years old? That's a lot. That's a lot. Well, I'm going to tell you the story of 2 12-year-old leaders and how one young person can make a difference to the entire world. There once was a Pakistani boy named Iqbal Masih. His parents couldn't pay their family debt of less than $16, so they sold their 4-year-old son to slavery, where he was regularly beaten, starved, and tied to a carpet weaving machine, tying itsy-bitsy tiny knots 16 hours a day. 6 years later, Iqbal escaped, but instead of mourning the plight of his tragic young life, he chose to become an international speaker, opening the world's eyes to the atrocities inflicted upon these countless children enslaved in the carpet mills of Pakistan. Tragically, at the age of 12, Iqbal was shot and killed, but his life was not in vain, because there was another 12-year-old named Craig Kielburger in Canada. And this guy, this amazing 12-year-old, was leafing to the comic section of the paper when suddenly he ran across the story of Iqbal. It made him so mad. He felt like he needed to do something. So he went to school. He read the article out loud to his classmates, and he asked, "Does anyone want to join me to create a club to eliminate child labor and the exploitation of children?" 11 hands went up. 12 12-year-olds band together to make a difference in the world, and their club, Free the Children, was born. Now, these 12-year-olds were committed. They got together regularly to make petitions, to speak at clubs and schools and churches, anyone who would listen to them and donate. Their initial goal was $10,000, but their mission caught on. Soon, there were thousands of kids that were excited over this club of children helping children. Soon, they raised $150,000. Then Craig decided to see what he's fighting for firsthand on the ground. So he raised the money, and he booked the itinerary to travel to the back alleys, slums, and labor camps of Nepal, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Thailand. And after that trip, his life was never the same. He came back to Canada with a newfound passion and commitment for his cause, and the club grew exponentially. 12-year-olds had an idea and a dream, and now, 19 years later, Free the Children has over 2 million youth engaged in over 45 countries. Plus, every year they activate stadiums filled with youth in Canada, in the United States, and the UK to celebrate the power of young people to change the world in an event called We Day. Now, really wrap your brain around this. This international movement of children helping children all started because one 12-year-old was inspired by another 12-year-old. Young people can make a difference in the entire world. And that young person could be you. It's time to be more, See more, do more, explore, discover, and lead. Create your leadership story right now and make it a good one. You don't need to be president or a CEO or a politician or a rock star to make global change. You don't need to wait until you graduate or become an adult. You can make a difference right now. You are not just the future, you are the present. You are not just the leaders of tomorrow, you are the leaders of today. I'm here to tell you that your life matters. So you feel angry, depressed, dissatisfied, dig deep, find your unique melody, and create solutions. You have the power, and now is the time. So be brave, be bold, speak your truth, make your mark, and sing your song out loud and proud. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have a voice and I'm unique. I made a choice, I choose to speak. When I walk into the room, you see me. I lead the way, I say the word. I sing my song, my voice is heard. No one in this world could ever be me. I am finally awake, and I finally found my power. Now I'm gonna sing a little something, and I want you to find your superpower and sing out loud and proud. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I am a superhero. I rise above strife. I sing with my superpower. I call it my life. Put your hands in the air, come on. I am a superhero, come on. I'm brave and I'm strong. I sing with my superpower. Come on. My life is my song. I can't get it wrong. My life